Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. So I am recording this reading pretty late at night, and hopefully, as long as I don't get too tired, I will have this posted before I go to sleep tonight. And the reason I'm creating this reading is because I personally felt a lot of very heavy energies coming from certain individuals in the masculine collective, directed at certain individuals in our beautiful collective here who would identify more with a feminine energy. So, of course, as always, take these messages as it connects with you. And do keep in mind that these masculine and feminine labels can apply to either gender. So, it has nothing to do with that. This is just an energy dynamic, and potentially it could be reversed for you as well. But I don't believe in coincidences or accidents. So if you did feel some kind of pull to this reading and to this video, it's very likely your guides and your intuition have led you here for some reason. And if that is the case, I hope you receive some message of clarity or guidance. And right as I said the word clarity, I felt my guide saying, emphasize that or say a little bit more on that, because I feel specifically that the feminines I'm tapping into in this energy are feeling very chaotic. And the reason they're feeling, and already here come like almost the tears and the goosebumps, just because this represents the intensity of your energy, and not just your energy, feminine, but the energy of this connection. And what's going on here is there is a feminine feeling. I hear her saying, I feel like my mind is in chaos, or my life is in chaos, because of a connection. And the nature of this connection is causing this feminine to quite literally feel crazy at times, to feel delusional, and also to feel a little bit isolated in her own mind, because there's this feeling of, I can't really openly share this with anyone in my life fully to the extent that it is happening to me. I also heard the word unwanted. So for someone listening, there could be this feeling of some of these signs, synchronicities, distractions associated with this connection may be really unwanted for this feminine. And I just hear her saying, I just need to know who you are to me. How this feminine feels is somewhat similar to a person who has amnesia. And of course, this makes sense because as souls, we come to planet Earth with soul amnesia. So we carry with us the seed of all of these previous lifetimes and experiences, places, times, connections that we unconsciously store within ourselves, within our being, but consciously we very often don't remember or recall these things clearly. And the connection this feminine shares with the masculine who's on her mind is very much tied up with these past times, places, existences, and other lifetimes that extend beyond her conscious memory. So naturally, there is this frustration because I just hear her saying, just tell me who I am. Tell me who I am to you. Tell me what this is. And there's almost this desperation attached to it, because there is this feeling of, I know that there is something going on here between the two of us, but I don't fully understand it, and I desperately want to understand it. I also keep getting the image, and I got this even before doing this reading, of a feminine who I heard consulting or consultation or advice. So this particular feminine may be going to people around her, just intense energies, almost distorting some of what I'm saying, plus that solar eclipse energy today as well. So I do apologize if I stumble through certain parts of this message, but it still felt necessary to deliver it tonight for whoever needs to hear it. By the way, always do use your intuition on this. I usually say that early on, but I do channel many different specific messages for different people. So only take what feels good, what feels right, and what resonates in your soul. But if you would like me to channel specifically for you and your situation, if you do subscribe to this channel, it does make it a bit easier for me to pick up on your energy, both now and in future reading videos as well. But anyway, I got a little bit sidetracked there, but consultation. So I felt that some feminines were potentially consulting external sources, and right as I was about to say that, I heard this message of they don't get it, they don't understand, they don't understand. And the confusing thing about this for you feminine is because the connection you are dealing with is so intense and so powerful and so intertwined with your soul and with your being, I have the feeling that you've been getting a lot of different answers, and I'm talking about answers from these external sources. And I feel that this has caused a lot of confusion and trying to apply human logic to something that only the soul knows. So I feel that some feminines may have talked to family members. I see a sister specifically for someone. For others, I heard therapist, counselor, boss. For someone, you might be friends with a boss or a coworker. I'm also hearing that many feminines may have had many different psychic readings done about this situation as well. And I just got a card here. Hold on. Contract in the reverse position. Some kind of karmic contract being broken. Oh, I just got the message. I'm like, I knew that there was another meaning from this card. It's because it's against the contract. It's against the terms of the contract. This is so interesting. Okay, so wow, very interesting interpretation from my guides for this card coming through. Okay, so if you are this feminine and you've been seeking external guidance, whether it's through going to pay for a psychic reading, whether it's consulting with friends, family, external sources, and if you find yourself increasingly feeling more confused, the reason for this is because your guides are telling you it is essentially against the terms of your soul contract for these other souls to fully disclose to you the truth of what your soul must unearth, must discover throughout your life about this person and about this contract. The connection that you share with this person is so sacred that I'm hearing everyone you meet, everyone you consult, holds a piece of the puzzle, but only you, feminine, hold the entirety of the puzzle. And that's why I always say through my readings that these are intended to reconnect you with your own intuition. So that is why I always tell you to seek within yourself first. And whenever you are listening to my readings or to other readings, always be careful to only take what is intuitively connecting in your hearts. And the reason I say this is I also for some reason heard be cautious of anyone that you are paying or consulting who is, I'm hearing, being overconfident about the specifics of your connection in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable. What I mean by this, I know that sounds kind of confusing, and I might just be speaking to one person here. But like, for example, if you go to get a reading done and this person says, oh, the person you're dealing with is just toxic, or they don't care about you, or they're not thinking about you, or this person can't be a soulmate, they can't be a twin flame, whatever the case is, whatever it is, part of this journey and part of you going to consult these external sources is actually about you learning to reconnect with self-trust, learning to fully hear and believe your intuition. I'm hearing your soul's intuition, what your body is trying to tell you through physical sensations around this person, what your spirits and your spirit guides are communicating through you, to you, through your emotions, through your mind, through your body about this person. I'm hearing you can trust what you're feeling. And also, I'm hearing for someone, this isn't all just you or in your head, because I feel that someone may have spoken to some external person who may have told them, wow, I've had chills this whole reading. I feel that you might get goosebumps a lot when you think about this person or this connection, because your intuition is showing you through those bodily sensations just how strong the connection is with this person. But regardless, I just keep hearing you know the difference. You know what it feels like. Oh, I have to keep taking deep breaths in this reading, because it's like I keep half choking up, and I feel that part of what you are feeling associated with this connection is overwhelming emotion that almost feels like, the best way I can describe it is like emotion that just tears that want to flow, but that maybe you repress at times, or emotions that are rising that you try to shove down. I'm hearing for the sake of logic, for the sake of reason, because something about this connection just doesn't make sense in your physical world. I heard timelines. So there may be something about the timing of your connection, but also with storm warning uprights, I'm hearing that something about the way you are feeling at this time about this person or about this connection feels really disruptive or potentially disruptive to the current, I'm hearing, choices you've already made, circumstances of your life, the current life path that you are on. But the ironic, the beautiful and painful thing about this connection is that this person is coming into your life, or is in your life, for the purpose of shaking things up, for the purpose of disrupting your current path, because they are aligning you with a more high vibrational path for you and for your life. And you know that on some level, you sense this. On a soul level, you don't need anyone to fully, specifically confirm that to you. And that is why sometimes you might feel more confused the more external energies or people you try to pull in, because this connection is sacred, because there is no one else who fully understands this connection besides you and this other soul. The vision was given only to the two of you, and I just get the feeling that no one else is going to be able to 100% fully understand what you are experiencing around this. Wow, very intense messages. I'm going to shuffle from the Lover's Oracle deck here. So I want to know, what is this connection that you have with this person? Of course, as I said earlier, only take what intuitively connects with you. Never rely solely upon any external source, including these readings, to give you the 100% truth for your connection, because the truth is within you. It's within your heart and soul. You know the answers here. I just keep getting that from your guides. Everything, every person you consult, every reading is really just a piece of your puzzle. These things can be very helpful, but always need to be tested against your intuition. So I want to know, who is this person to you? Who is this person? Okay, I pulled one card. I'm going to pull another card. Okay, one more card. I have two already here. Okay, so the first card here is Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into lights, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. The second card says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. For some reason, I heard the word integrity, soul integrity. I feel like someone here could be struggling with a choice. I'm hearing guilt versus the heart. It's like a decision someone could be making out of guilt versus a decision of the hearts. And something about this connection coming into your life could be to shed lights on this dynamic. I'm hearing to realign you with the choice of the hearts and to help you to release the guilt. I don't know how that's going to connect. I know that sounds pretty abstract, but I hope someone gets that message. And this other card says, reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And specifically, I heard that all will work out for the highest good of all. So I really feel that something about this person, I'm hearing this other soul that's been really strongly either in your life or in your consciousness. I'm right away feeling that there is some kind of separation between you and this person and a very strong pulling desire to bridge this separation, but also a feeling of your hands being tied in some way, being unsure how to move this forward. But I feel that this is this person's soul coming through to say, I love you. And of course, as I was saying, I love you, the card I love you unconditionally came out from the Hidden Truth Oracles. So this, you already know this. I'm telling you something that you already know, but regardless of what anyone else says, regardless of what external sources may tell you, this is a mutual and unconditionally loving connection. And when I say unconditional love, I mean you and this person could go decades. In fact, I just keep hearing you'll always find each other in the end because there is no end for the two of you. Your souls are intertwined. I have to tell you, this may or may not be a twin flame. Use it, take it as your intuition connects. But for some of you, this absolutely will be a twin flame. And I feel there is a separation here or a distance. For some of you, this feels like an emotional distance, not being sure how to open up with this person. And I feel this person's soul saying, for some reason they keep saying, whatever choice you make, I love you. I feel this is what you're saying to each other, like, whoever you choose to be with in this life, wherever you go, whatever you do, and even when you pass, I will still be with you because our love is unconditional. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. I feel this person's soul almost coming to comfort you. I heard through dreams, so some of you might be receiving comfort from this person through dreams, either consciously or unconsciously, but these aren't just dreams. I feel these are astral realm meetings with this person. But there is this message of guidance here to release some of your fears that are weighting you down around this situation and to really trust what you feel, trust what your intuition knows, and trust the unfolding of, I'm hearing, what is meant for you cannot escape you. What is meant for you will always find you in the end. I just keep hearing someone say, I'll see you on the other side. And I feel like they might mean on the other side of a very difficult time in your life, a period of separation. For some of you, this could be a person who's already passed on, but I'm getting that might only be for a few people here. It was my fault, but I blamed you. It's time for me to heal now. I felt that very strongly from this masculine. I felt that this masculine was going through a very intense time of healing, and I am going to speak more on what I feel this masculine or a particular masculine here is going through in a different reading because this is already getting kind of long. but I do feel that there's a lot of regret, but specifically something that I feel this masculine either consciously or unconsciously may have tried to. I kept hearing like pinning the blame on you or in the past doing this, but in the end he's come to this realization that he played some kind of role in creating a sort of separation between the two of you that he feels a lot of regrets about. And I feel that part of this period of healing and self-reflection for him has been actually reconnecting with this sense of regrets around you and around the past of your connection for the purpose of a deepening level of self-awareness. So I'm going to pull a few more message cards, but as we're closing out this reading, I also do want to share with you that if these messages are connecting, I am getting a very strong twin flame vibe for many of you. Only you will know for sure. But regardless, you are dealing with a very, very energetically intense and unconditionally loving connection. So I have created a twin flame, 7 chakra clearing subliminal meditation. And regardless of what form of soul connection you are dealing with here, this will really help you to release any blocks between yourself and this person, specifically blocks related to love, unconditional love, and connection. And meditating with this will really have the effect of reprogramming any limiting beliefs around love in your subconscious mind, magnetizing your energy for greater love, attraction in all areas of your life, but including between yourself and this person, if that is what your intention is around this situation. Because of course, like with any tool, the way you use these subliminals I've created does in part depend on the intention that you put into them. But this is a really powerful energy clearing tool, especially for love. So I will be leaving a link to this Twin Flame 7 chakra clearing in the pinned comment and description box under this video. For those of you who don't know, this does come from my website, soundandsoulful.com. So as you can see on the screen, on this website, I have created over 100 subliminals for all areas of life. So I have subliminals for physical appearance changes, for mood shifts like confidence and happiness, for material manifestations, for love and relationships, and of course for twin flames as well. And when you create a 7-day free trial account on my website, you can try out any subliminal I've created completely free for 7 days. You can also create your very own custom private playlists. And again, all of that information is under this video. But to close out this reading, I want to deliver just a few final love messages for you and this person. Oh, I can tell we're going to need a follow-up reading on this one. I feel there's a lot more coming from this masculine before I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. That word timeless, I really want to channel more on this, but this has been coming out really strongly, especially from this masculine, this feeling that I'm hearing time passes, things change, but we don't, meaning the way we are with each other doesn't change. This connection doesn't change, and that's how I recognize you. I know we have a timeless bond. Now the next card says, being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. And the third card says, I'm coming to you with an offer. Will you say yes? When I offer you my hands, will you take it? And with that word, my hands, I saw a proposal, although I know this won't be for most people. This could just be symbolic of a masculine wanting to deepen the level of communication or commitment here in the physical world. I just hear someone here saying, we've spent other lifetimes together, and I'm realizing now through my awakening, we are meant to spend this lifetime together as well. Will you take the plunge with me? Will you take that leap of faith with me? Will you take a chance on me? And hopefully I'll channel more on that in future readings. But for now, I do want to close out this reading, so I do really hope it was helpful for you. I hoped you received some message of guidance here. And again, I will be channeling more information from this masculine and other energies that are coming through in the future. So if you would like to tune your energy in to future reading videos, be sure that you are subscribed to this channel. The link to my twin flame 7 chakra clearing subliminal meditation is in the pinned comments and description box under this video. Otherwise, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next reading.